Welcome my dear students. Today in this video we will discuss exercise 3.4. Alright, in the previous video we have done substitution method. It was exercise 3.3. So now in exercise 3.4 we have a new method, that is elimination. Elimination method. Now what is elimination method? I'll just take an example. I will write pair of linear equations in two variables, 3x plus 2y equals to 5. So in front you have pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we will be solving these and finding out the values of x and y by using elimination method. Okay, so what to do in elimination method? We need to check the coefficient of x, or you can say just check the coefficient of y. If they are equal, then it's okay, and if they are not equal, then just make them equal. Only one of them, either x or y. Now see how. Here the coefficient of x is 2 and here it is 3. They are not equal. Now let's check y. Here it is 3 and here it is 2. Again they are not equal. So if they are equal, then we will skip this step which I am going to tell you. And if they are in this way, that they are not equal, then you need to make equal only one of them, either x or y. So let's take x. If I multiply 3 in it, okay, it will become 6. And if I multiply 2 in it, it will become 6. So 6x and 6x will get the same value. Now see how. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So we will multiply. Okay, we will multiply what? Equation number 1 by 3. Because we cannot multiply 3 with only x. We need to multiply it for whole of the equation. And here we will multiply equation number 2 by 2. Okay, now let's see what happens. If you multiply it by 3, you will get 6x plus 3 3s are 9y equals to 3. Alright, this is our third equation. Next, if we multiply this equation by 2, what we will get? 6x plus 2 to the 4y equals to 10. This is our fourth equation. Now my dear students, 6x and 6x, we have the same values. Now what we can do? Now we will eliminate it. Alright, now we will eliminate it. Just subtract equation number 3 from 4 or 4 from 3. X plus 4y equals to 10. And now we will write this equation. 6x plus 9y equals to 3. Subtract, sign will be changed. This is cancelled. What is left? Minus 5y equals to 7. Okay. So what is the value of y? Y equals to minus 7 by 5. Now we found the value of one variable. We found the value of y by elimination method. And what is elimination method? You need to eliminate, you need to cancel out either x or y. Alright. And how can you cancel them? If they are equal, only in that case, only in that condition we can cancel them out. So first of all, you need to make them equal. Either make x equal or y. Now the question is not over. You have the value of y. Now you find out the value of x also. Now in which equation you will put? You put either in 1 or in 2. Okay, whichever you think is. If you will solve, you will get the answer quickly. For example, equation number 1 is smaller, so we will put the value of y in first equation. Okay, you can put the value of y in second equation also, third equation also, fourth equation also. You will get the value of x same. But okay, I'll do the question here. Put y equals to minus 7 by 5 in equation number 1. Now you can proceed with that substitution method. The same thing which we have done in substitution method. So instead of y, we'll put the value equals to 1. Now my dear, just simply solve it and find the value of x. So 2x minus 7 3s are 21 by 5 equals to 1. So 2x equals to 1 plus 21 by 5. And then solve and find the value of x. So this is elimination method. Now I am going to solve 4 parts, okay, based on elimination method, and you also try to solve them side by side. Question number 1, exercise 3.4. The question is that pair of linear equations in 2 variables, they are given to us, they are provided. Now we need to find out the value of x, or in other words you can say that we need to solve these equations by 2 ways, 2 methods, that is elimination as well as substitution. So first of all, I'll do it with elimination. Elimination method. Here it is x, here it is 2x, here it is y, here it is minus 3y. So what can we do? We'll multiply this equation by 2 so that the value will become equal, 2 and 2. This is our equation number 1, this is our equation number 2. Now we'll say multiply equation 1 by 2. So what we will get? 2x plus 2y equals to 10. We need to multiply 2 in full equation, okay, left side also, right side also, so that it remains balanced. Now here this is equation number 3. Now 2x and 2x, we can subtract them, of course. Subtract 2 and 3. We will subtract them. 2x minus 3y equals to 4, and 2x plus 2y equals to 10. Subtract, subtract, subtract. This is cancelled. What we will get? Minus 5y equals to, what will be the answer over here? It is minus 6. Okay. So y equals to 6 by 5. So this is the value of y. Minus minus will be cancelled. Now we have the value of y. We will find the value of x also. For this, what we will do? Put y equals to 6 by 5 in equation number 1. So in first equation we will put, that is x plus, instead of y we will put 6 by 5 equals to 5. So x equals to 5 minus 6 by 5. X equals to, let's take LCM, 5 is the LCM, 5 5 is a 25 minus 6. So x is what? 19 by 5. So this is the value of x and this is the value of y. 19 by 5 and we can say 6 by 5, or okay, 6 by 5. So this is elimination method. Now he is asking us to solve both these equations by substitution method also. So why he is saying us to do the same thing? Because he wants us to know that if we will solve them by substitution method also, our answers will be same. Alright, so I will solve this with substitution method also. Substitution method. Okay, so in substitution method what we will do, we'll find out the value of x x equals to 5 minus y. Okay, and we will put this value in equation number 2. So 2, then x is 5 minus y, and then minus 3y and equals to 4. Then 10 minus 2y minus 3y equals to 4. It will be 10 minus 4 equals to 5y. So what you will get? 6 by 5 equals to y. So we have the value of y, that is 6 by 5. So here also the value of y is coming 6 by 5. I am just solving it roughly. You just solve it in step by step. Then if we have the value of y, how can we find out the value of x? We'll put this value back. So x equals to 5 minus y is 6 by 5. So let's find out the value. 5 is the LCM, 5 5 is 25 minus 6, and then x will be equal to again 19 by 5. So this is the value of x. You can see x 19 by 5 here also, and x is 19 by 5 here also. So you do by elimination or you do by substitution, the answers will be same. Moreover, if it is given there that you need to solve it by x method, then use that method only. And if it is not given, then you can use any method. Alright. So for the next part, I will be doing solving these equations by elimination method only. You need to practice them by substitution method also. Alright. Dear students, there are many ways to start up with these equations. Okay, these are the two equations given to us, and we need to solve them and find a value of x and y by elimination method. Now, you see, 2, 2, 2. If you want, you can divide it by 2. But here it is 3, 4, 10. Then again, you need to multiply it by something. So don't divide. Let's do one thing. Here it is 4. Alright. And here it is 2. If you will multiply it by 2, it will become 4. And sign is also there, minus sign. So either we should multiply it by minus 2 so that it will become plus 4 and plus 4. Then here there will be minus sign, and here also negative sign will come. So it's our wish that first of all we need to divide it by 2. Then you can multiply it by 3 so that 3x and 3x they will be equal. So in any ways you can proceed with this question. So this is our first equation. This is our second equation. Now what can we do? Let's make it 4. Multiply equation number 2 by minus 2. Just multiply it by minus 2. So minus 4x plus 4y equals to minus 4. Clear? Now 4y, 4y, they are equal. Let this equation be number 3. Subtract 1 from 3 or 3 from 1. It's your wish. So minus 4x plus 4y equals to minus 4, and this is 3x plus 4y equals to 10. Minus, minus, minus. So what it will be? Minus 7x, and here it is cancelled. It is minus 14. Then x equals to 2. The value of x will be 2. 7 2s are 14. So now we have the value of x, and it is 2. Now we need to find out the value of y. So you choose one equation, either first, second or third. Put the value of x and find the value of y. It's very simple, just like substitution method. So let's use this equation. You can say put x equals to 2 in equation number 2. So 2 into 2 minus 2y equals to 2. So 2 2s are 4. Minus 2y equals to 2. So 4 minus 2 equals to 2y. 2 equals to 2y and y equals to 1. So these are the two answers. X equals to 2 and y equals to 1. So now you just try them, these two equations, by substitution method also. We have done it by elimination method. Elimination method. The third part. 3x minus 5y minus 4 equals to 0. And 9x equals to 2y plus 7. First of all, let's you can say we need this equation, we need to change this equation in standard form. So here we can say 9x minus 2y minus 7 equals to 0. So this is first equation and this will be our second equation. Now my dear students, here it is 3x, it is 9x, here it is minus 5 minus 2. What can we do? Just multiply this equation by 3. What we will get? 3 3s are 9x minus 5 3s are 15, 4 3s are 12. Okay, so this is our equation number 3. Now you can see 9x, 9x, they are same. Now we can subtract them. Subtract 3 from 2. So this is our second equation. Now we will subtract this one. If you are subtracting, then signs will be changed. This is cancelled. Then here it is 13y. And here it will be plus 5 equals to 0. Plus 5. Okay. And here it was again plus. So y equals to minus 5 by 13. This will be the value of y. Y equals to minus 5 by 13. Now let's put the value of y in any of the equations to get the value of x. Y is 13. Okay, we'll put in this equation. Put y equals to minus 5 by 13 in equation number 2. So 9x minus 2, y is minus 5 by 13, minus 7 equals to 0. So 9x minus minus plus 10 by 13 minus 7 equals to 0. And in this way, my dear students, take this part, solve it, take the LCM, take it towards the right side and find the value of x also. So in this way, third part will be finished. I hope you might have solved it and the value of x will be 9 by 13. Fourth part, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 equals to minus 1 and x minus y by 3 equals to 3. In earlier videos, I told you how to solve these types of equations. First of all, just take the LCM. Okay. Let them be in the standard form and then we can solve them easily. 3 2s are 6, 6 is the LCM. So 3x plus 4y equals to minus 1. Cross multiply it. 3x plus 4y equals to minus 6. This is our first equation. Next, take the LCM. 3. So 3x minus y equals to 3. Multiply it. So 3x minus y equals to 9. This is our second equation. So luckily 3x and 3x, here the values are same. So directly just subtract them. Subtract 1 and 2. So 3x plus 4y equals to minus 6. 3x minus y equals to 9. So minus plus minus. This is cancelled. 5y equals to minus 15. Then y equals to minus 3. 5 3s are 15. So the value of y is minus 3. Now we will find out the value of x also. So we will put the value of y in this equation because this is a smaller equation. So we will say put y equals to minus 3 in equation number 2. So x, so 3x minus y is minus 3 equals to 9. So 3x equals to 9 and this is plus, so it will go in minus. So x equals to 6 by 3. So x equals to 2. Means the value of x is 2 and the value of y is minus 3. Side by side, you just solve all the 4 parts by substitution method also. And there you will find that the answers in both the methods will be same. Alright, now we'll be starting up with question number 2. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by the elimination method. So the problems are given, word problems are given. First of all, we will just make the equations and then we will solve by elimination method, because here it is mentioned in the book, in the question, that we need to find out the answers by elimination method. Okay, question number 2, first part. If we add 1 to the numerator, and subtract 1 from the denominator. We are adding 1 in the numerator and we are subtracting 1 from the denominator. A fraction reduces to 1. It means that fraction will become equal to 1. Next, if it becomes 1 by 2. In the other case, it becomes 1 by 2. If we only add 1 to the denominator. So in the second case, we are only adding 1 in the denominator. And what is the fraction becoming? 1 by 2. What is the fraction? Okay. So you'll say, let the fraction be x by y. So according to the question, my dear students, it is given, if we add 1 to the numerator and in the denominator we will subtract 1, the fraction will reduce to 1. And in the second, it is given, it becomes 1 by 2. It becomes 1 by 2. But when we add 1 to the denominator only. So we are adding 1 in denominator, the fraction is becoming 1 by 2. Now we need to solve these equations to find the answer. Here simply just cross multiply. X plus 1 equals to y minus 1. X minus y plus 1 equals to 0. So x minus y plus 2 equals to 0. This again cross multiply. 2x equals to y plus 1. 2x minus y minus 1 equals to 0. Clear? So this is our first equation. This is our second equation. Now what we can do? We can see that y is already equal over here. So we will just subtract them and we will find the answer. Subtract 1 and 2. So x minus y plus 2 equals to 0. And then 2x minus y minus 1 equals to 0. We will subtract them. Let's see what we will get. Here it will be minus x. This is cancelled. Then plus 3. Alright. Equals to 0. So minus x equals to minus 3, or you can say x equals to 3. So now we have the value of x. Now we need to find out the value of y. We will put the value of x equals to 3 in equation number 1. Why? Because this is smaller one, that's why. Or you can put in this equation also, answer will be same. So instead of x, we will put 3, then minus y, then plus 2 equals to 0. So it is 5 equals to y. So value of y is 5. Therefore, we can say the fraction is equals to x by y, 3 by 5. So this is the answer. So in this way we need to solve, and in rest of the parts I'll just make the equations for you. Now then it will be your duty to solve it by elimination method, and it is really very easy method. Second question, second part. 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. So this is that same question of age which we have done in previous exercises also. So 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nuri and Sonu? So I will say, let the present age of Nuri be x years. Alright. And then same, the present age of is talking about Sonu. Sonu be y years. So according to question, what is saying? 5 years ago. So subtract 5 from X and subtract 5 from Y. From Nuri and Sonu, subtract 5 each. Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. So Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. So multiplying Sonu so that the age becomes equal to Nuri. Next, 10 years later, if he is talking about the future, then we can say we need to add 10. And in Y also we need to add 10. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. So multiply 2 in Sonu. So in this way we can form our equations. X minus Y equals to 3Y minus 15. X minus 3Y and then equals to minus 15 plus 5. So X minus 3Y equals to minus 10. This is our first equation. And here X plus 10 equals to 2Y plus 20. X minus 2Y equals to 10. This is our second equation. So my dear students, here also X, here also X. Just subtract them and find the value of X and Y. And after solving, you will get the answer 50 and 20. Alright. X will be equal to 50 years and Y will be equal to 20 years. Just use elimination method to solve these equations. Now is the time for third part, but before doing third part, my dear students, just see one thing. If I am writing a number, a 2-digit number, okay, and let it be 34 only, 34. So how can we write this number? 30 plus 4. Can we write it in this way? 34. It is in ones place, this is in tens place. So 30 plus 4. Or what can we write? 3 into 10 plus 4. Can we write or not? And if I say that this 34 is xy, this 34 is xy, this is at ones place, this is tens place. So can we write, say 3 is x, so instead of 3 can we write x and then into 10 because it is at tens place, and plus instead of 4 is y, can we write in this way, or 10x plus y. If a number is xy, ones place, tens place, here it is y and it is x. So how can we write this number? We can directly write that this is 10x plus y, because if 34 is written over here, then it is 30 plus 4. And what is 30? 3 into 10 plus 4. Let 3 be x and 4 be y. So can we write it in this way? 10x plus y. So if you know this thing and if you understood this thing, then there will be no problem in the question. Okay, let's start. The sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. The sum of the digits of 2-digit number is 9. So, rest question I will read. He is asking us to find the number. Let the digit at ones place be y, and let the digit at tens place be x. Therefore, number is x into y. According to question, the first equation is saying that the sum of the digits. My dear students, digits will be x and y only. So, x plus y equals to 9. This is our first equation. Again, I repeat, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. This is a 2-digit number and these are the digits x and y. Suppose this is 3 and this is 4. So he's saying if you will add them, if we will add x and y, what we are getting? 9 as per the question. Now, also 9 times this number. What is this number? This is 10x plus y. And he's saying 9 times this number. So 10x plus y is the number, and 9 times of this number means just multiply 9 in it. It is saying that it is equal to twice. It is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. Now he's saying just reverse the digits. If we reverse the digits, then it becomes yx. and it means it is 10y plus x. So after reversing we are getting 10y plus x. So this will be the second equation, but listen once again. He's saying that sum of the digits x plus y is 9. Now 9 times this number, what is this number? This is 10x plus y. 9 times this number is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. So instead of x, write y, and instead of y, write x. So reverse the digits, I multiply 2 in it, it will be equal. So here it is 90x plus 9y equals to 20y plus 2x. So 90x minus 2x plus 9y minus 20y equals to 0. It will be 88x then minus 11y equals to 0. You can divide it by 11. So 8x minus y equals to 0. So this is our second equation. This is our first equation. Just to solve, see, here it is y, here it is minus y. So instead of subtracting, we will add, okay, and we will find the answer. See how? X plus y equals to 9. And second equation is 8x minus y equals to 0. So don't subtract, just add them. This is also elimination. Instead of subtracting, if you are adding and then you are getting the answer. See, this is cancelled directly. This is 9x equals to 9. So x is what? 1. The value of x is 1. Simple. And how to find out the value of y? Put x equals to 1 in this equation. So y, it will be equal to 9 minus 1. So y equals to 8. So y is 8. Therefore, the number is what? xy. You can say the number is 18, or if you are reversing yx, then it is 81. So these both are the answers, 18 or 81. Yes, question number fourth part. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. So Meena, a lady, went to the bank, okay, and what she wants? 2000 rupees. She asks the cashier to give her 50 and 100 rupees notes only. So she said to give only 50 and 100 rupees notes. Meena got 25 notes in all. So the counting of the notes is 25. The total amount is 2000. Find how many notes of 50 and 100 she received. So we'll say, let the number of rupees 50 notes be x and the number of rupees 100 notes be y. So according to question, what is saying, the total amount is 2000 and total notes are 25. If there are x notes, okay, of 50 rupees and there are y notes of 100 rupees, so in total x plus y, it is 25 because there are total 25 notes. So x notes of 50 rupees and y notes are of 100 rupees. So in total, how many notes are there? 25. This is first equation. Next, the total amount is 2000 rupees. Okay, so 50 rupees x notes are there. So 50x. 100 rupees y notes are there. So 100y. If you add them, you will get the total amount, that is 2000. Alright, so now how can you proceed? Divide this complete equation by 50. You'll get a simplified equation. And then just subtract, use elimination method and find the value of x and y. And the answer will be 15 and 10. So 15 and 10 will be the answer. So rupees 50 notes are x, x will be 10, and rupees 100 is y, y will be 15 notes. Fifth part and very important question. A lending library has a fixed charge for 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book she kept for 7 days, while Susie paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. Find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. So we can say let the fixed charge for 3 days. He is saying that the fixed charge is for 3 days equals to rupees X. Okay, and then charge per day. So what they will charge per day, let it be rupees Y. So according to question, now listen to the question carefully. It's saying Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book she kept for 7 days. My dear students, Sarita has paid rupees 27. So total amount is 27 for a book she kept for 7 days. So X amount she has to pay because this is the fixed charge, plus she kept the book for 7 days. So 7Y it should be there, but already this X charge is paid for 3 days and the book kept was for 7 days. So already 3 they have paid here only. So how much left? 4 days. So 4 days are left. So X for 3 days and rest how many days? 4 days. So X plus 4Y equals to 27. This is our first equation. Similarly, while Susie paid rupees 27 for 5 days, see X is for 3 days and out of 5 how many left? 2. So for 2 days she paid Y rupees and for 3 days she paid X rupees and the total amount is 21 rupees. So this is our second equation. So just see here also X, there also X, subtract them and then find the answer. So 15 and 3 will be the answers after solving. 15 and here it will be 3 in rupees. So just check whether your answer is correct or not. And this was our exercise 3.4. So in the next exercise we will be discussing the cross multiplication method, alright, in exercise 3.5. That method is also really very important. That is a little lengthy method, you can say big method, and that method can solve, you can say, very big equations of pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Alright, so that's it for now. Thank you.